Hi.
Mila Stars, thank you for the 10 months. Oh, I'm just gonna cut that short. Hi, hello. There's no point in waiting 40 seconds. I'm already here. You know I'm here. I am moving so soon. I'm moving very soon. I'm moving on the 17th. Tomorrow is a no stream day. The day after, I'm streaming Lethal Company with some friends. You might have heard of the scary game. And then the day after, I'm gone. That's so soon. Yeah, it is so soon. There's also a Pirates Law event happening the day after on the 18th. So, SG80, thank you very much for the 5 months. Moving stress. Yeah. So, lots to do. I'm trying to juggle pirates and moving and traveling plans and new life and merch. We'll do Water Munch. I will do. I just hit 200k points. Let's go! Sorry you were like 3 away from that. Was that you yesterday that was 3 away from that? That's crazy. I'm actually quite looking forward to it during the start. Hello, thanks to the 10 months. Take a break, mate. Oh, if life were so simple. Quick question. Did we reboot the server today? I forgot. Who's live on it? Two people. 2 people doing crypts. Sorry, mate, I forgot. I got carried away. It's a Filzer hoodie. I'm gonna kick him. Thank you. Yo, where's Bagheera? He's right there. He doesn't want to talk to you right now, though. It's the 18th. Is the 18th Saturday? Yep. Right, let's get started. I'm excited for today. You know what? He told you he's alive. I didn't tell him anything. He heard it all. Today I actually started getting excited for this stream midway through the starting soon because I remembered it's the river remodeling stream and that's right up my alley. That's just a just chatting stream in disguise, if you ask me. I love me a good little bit of placing a bunch of blocks, removing a bunch of blocks. Placey breaky is what I call it. Bunch of placey breaky blocks. Love a good bit of placey breaky. Fun game of placey breaky. Bit of placey breaky never hurt anyone. You can just get straight. You can get straight into it with placey breaky. You don't have to wait for any game to launch. Can't lose a game of placey breaky. Done rebooting. Thank you, mate. Sorry about that. Yeah, we launched crypts yesterday, or like 2 days ago. People have been enjoying those on Pirates. We've got a law event coming up on the 18th, which we should probably announce sometime soon. Consider this the announcement. Pirates SMP update Twitter. Do your thing. It's the biggest law event so far. It will probably it's the big one. The massive one. Massive. Is TTS off? If it is, we can turn it on. We have that power. Biggest lore so far, I'd say bigger than Halloween. Bigger than Halloween. Bigger than Halloween. Massive implications for the overall story. Bigger than Hooks. When I say the biggest so far, you know I mean it. I ain't joshing you. There you go. TTS is on. But first, we have to move.
Hello, Owen.
And then pray.
What's the size of the new life postcards? Sorry if you've
A6.
said this before.
I should probably put that in the listing somewhere, shouldn't I? Standard postcard size, A6. Are you adding texture blocks or are we going for the vanilla vibe? Right now, the main objective is make it not look like dog's doo-doo with netherrack and sand and clay everywhere. Then we can go in with a more deliberate thought process. Because like already this looks way nicer just from it being grass and not yucky gravel. It really does just look disgusting. I mean, look at it. Ugh. Ugh. It's actually... Why are there just patches of yuck? So we're fixing that. Now I'm hyped for Saturday. Well, me too. We all have to pray that the Virgin Media internet service providers will actually do what they need to. Yeah, right. City Bitplo. But also, are you adding texture blocks or going for the vanilla vibe? Okay, I like the idea, but also, are you at... You're not specifying a time period. Do you mean right now? No. In the future? Maybe. I can't answer that question in the way that I think you want me to. Does the biggest lore stream relate? No. No, it doesn't relate to the Sunstone. The Sunstone is a separate storyline.
Love me some good heart-breaking, gut-wrenching, hair-ripping lore. Revolving hearts.
Revolving hearts. Yeah. The sun god lore is not related to the main plot. I was just asking you. You didn't answer my question. I didn't want to. I'm asking plans. I don't understand. Never mind. I'm moving on. Off I go, trudging along, being as clueless as I was when I entered the world. I need more dirt. I'm so glad I have dirt stocked up in my dirt chests. Off he goes. There I am. That's me leaving. Off I go. Oh, I wish I had more dirt. Anything no name is just side quests. Yeah. Think of it like Skyrim. Huh? The baking stream and game night, Professor Plu majoring in Scott. I'm so sorry. I might just be having a weird brain day because I think most of the messages that chat are saying right now don't seem to be making sense. Unless, endearing to the masses, do you plan for the end project to look like a vanilla river or a custom one? It's not going to be a river. It's not a river. This is not a river. Thank you, that has helped me. Good, there we go. I think we figured out where the confusion was stemming from. It was once a river, but it would be really weird for me to drain everything just to make it river again, because otherwise the squid farm over there would not work. The Cluedo game night, I bet you on Tubbo and Scott and Akko. Yes. That is a thing that happened. Are you asking for a repeat of it? Let's turn that down a little bit. What has everybody been up to today? Did you just use a sword to mine sand? I don't think so.
Hope you're having fun. 3 months
I'm having
for me too. Tism for bringing a
3
lot
months.
of comfort for me, especially with the chaos of college OG TV support.
I hope it's going well. I've been sicky today. Oh dear, that's not good. But playing on New Life really spoils me because it makes me want to be able to do things that you can't do in vanilla. I mean, I can't really think of anything that would help me in this specific circumstance, but I also want to maybe that's why I avoid modded so much, because I know it'll like taint vanilla for me. This is for the first time all the way through. I've seen some songs for Les Mis is so good. Yeah, it's good, ain't it? And getting ready for a big project. Whoa, big things happening. How do you own citrus points? You just watch. You just watch, and it'll count up. That's it. Just watch a lot. If the more you watch, the more you get. Bum, bum, bum. So every minute is 2 points. That's crazy. You can also earn more if you follow. I think you get 300 just for following. You also earn like an extra, what is it, like 600, 300 if you watch streams back to back. Like you don't miss a stream, basically. You keep up that watch streak. You just got to tune into and say, hey, Owen, this is great. And you get so rich. There you go. Back to back goes up to 450. You get 450. That's crazy. That's stonks right there. I have 310. That's because you probably watched for 10 minutes and you followed. Thanks for following. Does Crypts on Pirate count as quests? Was it saying like the fortress? Doesn't count as a quest. You can do as many crypts as you like. I also have been thinking, once we get bored of placing dirt in a river, I might log on to a creative world and make a couple of crypts with you guys. Because when I want to do something, for example, I've been thinking I kind of want to make a couple of different crypts now that we've got like all of the infrastructure there. I then go, I just simply do not have the time, because it would require me to sit down outside of stream and do that, which is why sometimes you'll see me like parallel work by streaming, which is an obligation that I need to do every day. Well, the days that I usually stream on, at least. And then also do something like coding. Sometimes I've even done editing for all things MCC while live. I like double up. So I might do that. Thank you for redeeming Tang. He's still not here. I don't know what you want me to do. I have this. He's packed away, man. I'm so sorry. That's Tang for today. Unless you want me to refund you, I can refund you. When it comes to doubling up, I'm going to start stealing your effort when it starts to... You get twice the amount of work done. Stream stops being oh, if I didn't have stream today, I could probably do some more crypts. And turns into, I do some more crypts. And stream. Where are you moving to? I'm still in Brighton. I'm just in a different part of Brighton. A place that I have my own office. And a place that has a lounge and a living room. Because in case you can't tell right now, I'm actually in this property's lounge. Crow is in my old room, and the room that should have been, I guess essentially its room, was once Akko's room. And then Akko and I realized that him and I don't really have company around that much, so why don't we just make the lounge into the other room? Which is good, because the other spare room that Akko was originally in is 1, tiny, and 2, freezing. Community could submit crypt ideas. That is not a bad shout. I don't hate that idea. Is Mr. Mad Spy here? We're not going to do a house reveal because that's a bit of a security risk. If you show around the inside of your house, people can begin to figure out where you live just based off of the architecture of it. So you'll just be seeing the inside of my study. Glad you don't hate it. Yeah. Isn't that so nice when I don't hate one of your ideas? I was just thinking through the logistics in my head. I don't think Mr. Mad Spy is here. Let me just ask real quick. Damn it. You don't want to dox yourself to us, which is why we're even here. Sorry, guys. My bad. But yes, own office. Crow will also have its own study. So big upgrade. Did you ever expect Cruppy to become such a big thing? I'd be lying if I said we were not only expecting it, but were very much banking on it. Development from No Name costs money, as you might expect. Mods have to be developed, buildings have to be developed, textures have to be made, skins have to be produced by Luan. So yeah, we needed a way when Makeship came to us and went, do you guys want to make a plushie? We originally, an old concept, not anymore, huh? Win for me and Pow. So originally one of the concepts we were going to do was each of the faction birds were going to be a plushie. So you'd be able to buy a heron, a nightingale, a kite, and a kestrel. With like, each one would hold like a different thing. So like a kite would hold a sword in its beak that you could take out of its beak. I remember doing designs. We'll show them eventually in the Patreon. When we're past pirates. As soon as we're done with pirates, the Patreon's going to get a lot more content because we can finally show a bunch of stuff which would be a little bit spoilery, and we can just show it. So Patreon's about to get a lot more content when pirates is over. So yeah, we developed those and we were going to go with them, but we decided in the end that for our first ever plushie.
Kiddo wants to say good night again.
Good night,
You gotta
Kiddo.
say big, happy, kind, nice good nights to Waterson, please, thanks.
Waterson, that's a great name. Good night, Waterson. Sleep well. Sweet dreams. Have good sleep. Into the writer's room, yeah. That'll come back. Cool. Thank you, Mr. Mad Spy. Going to be different this SMP because you have the Patreon. We won't be doing any more public Into the Writers' Rooms. Any more Into the Writers' Rooms will be Patreon specific. Like they'll be happening privately rather than publicly. Probably like a podcast. He's taking copy to bed. I no longer own my plushie. I have yours. I just have to send it to you. When will you collab with Scott? I collab with Scott all the time. Him and I stream it together all the time. In fact, yesterday on Pirates, we had like a whole stream together. Very good sensory toy. It is a good sensory toy, isn't it? Yes, so we decided that for our first plushie, we just didn't really want to like spread ourselves too thin by having 4 plushies, each at $30 retail value. So we were like, let's do one. I believe Luan came up with the name Cruppy. I can't find it anywhere. It's just in my VODs. It's yesterday's stream if you look around on my channel. I did? You did. There you go. I thought so. I'm out. I'm out. Yeah, so we brainstormed a couple of ideas and we came up with this little purple thing. Did a lot of concepting in terms of a marketable plushie. Yeah, he was made with the idea of being a marketable plushie. And then we had a model made around him, but we don't share that during processing. Yes. So there's actually a bunch of different ways that Cruppy might have looked, but you'll have to become a Patreon supporter if you want to see the variant versions. The name was pre-planned. Yes, so then we had to go to Olive and say, you're gonna meet a little thing, and your one job is to call it Cruppy. That's it. Get so attached to that thing that the audience can't help but love it. and the rest is history.
Whoa, I haven't been in an Owen stream for a while. How are
Hey,
you?
Blueberry, how's it going? I'm good.
I hope you are well.
I am well. Olive did a great job. Olive sold it hook, line, sinker. I don't know who came up with the crab puppy line. That isn't the origin of the name. Dirt Portal 808 never. Thank you. You knew what I was going to ask soon. I'm just going to check if I have any dirt. Oof. That sucks. My Cruppy's in front of my bed and cuddle most nights. My dog's Cruppy's coming along on the older untouched because they're scared of it. Amazing. Dun, 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 Yeah. do, 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 do. I'm going to shove the sand and my Cruppy is staring at me menacingly. It does that. Don't worry about it. I need to drop all of the gravel. Booted by the spiky purple thing. Yeah, I don't blame them. Gravel. Lovely. Sand. Nice bit of sand there. Glad we got a bit of sand. Clay. Do I have a box for clay? I think it counts as dirt in my mind. So I've had permission. Well, I say permission. We own the world, so we're allowed to go look at it. 1 sec. Mr. Madspy has said, have a good stream. Thank you, I will. Mr. Madspy has said that I can show you guys the crypts development world, which means I can give you guys the exact coordinates that you need, size, in order to be able to make your own crypts. So I say, let's say we do this for like another, it's rocking up to 40, let's say 50 minutes, half past the next hour. Half past the next hour, I'll log into that world and we can have a little look. 808. 800 is positive X. 8. Why your guys' Crypto so mean? Mine is low enough if I only got him yesterday, so maybe I'll end up attacking. Who knows? Could happen. Where is the ground? Oh, there it is. That is actually terrifying. Turn this 50 minutes into 15 minutes? No. Oops, I forgot. Our dirt farm is up here. There's reality where you smacked into when you asked where is the ground. There is. This is true. You're not wrong. Hey, yo! Shout out to... whoa. Let's not take our eyes off the screen just yet, maybe. Dirt farm. Dirt farm. What does a dirt farm look like, you ask? It looks like this.
My 11-month sub sadly disintegrated, but hopefully I can sub again soon. Have a good stream, Owen.
Thank you, thank you. The earth. Dirt. What was I about to tab into? Oh yeah, that was it. Someone had just... Shout out whoever just bought. What did they buy? I get updates whenever anyone buys something on our new website, Squarespace. Oh, they bought the postcard bundle. Thank you. Big shout out to anybody who buys the postcard bundle. Mainly because the more people buy the postcards, the less expensive they are for me to print, because I can order them in bulk. So, thank you. I did some filming on New Life today. We are, do I want to say this? Yeah, I don't mind. Reaching some big moments. It's tricky because, like, I have to be quite fluid with the way that the story is told, because things happen which I don't account for. Like, yesterday, was it yesterday? You guys have, is that episode out? Yes, it is. I've beaten that episode when I beat the Ender Dragon. That's out, right? Yes, cool. Okay, I had to be so careful. I actually broke for one of the first times deliberately my own rule about always having the camera in my offhand, as if I'm not a origin that allows for, I don't know, if I'm not like a copper golem, for example, that can allow for, you can say, oh, there's a camera in my eye. I had to break my own rule because I was so scared that the dragon was going to whack me and I would just insta-die. Yo, 24 months. That's going to be loud when that comes in. I don't know why it's taking so long to come in. Yeah, sometimes I forget to put the camera in my offhand. And, you know, that's happened like maybe 3 times over the course of the entire SMP. But I've never done it deliberately. This was the first time. Yeah, people wouldn't notice. It's more like a world-building rule for myself that I try and follow whenever possible. But food, thank you. Another thing is that I am not Skulk Origin, so I do have to eat in this world. It's been so nice being fed by experience in New Life. I don't have to carry food around with me, and as long as I have enough levels, anytime I take damage, it just like gnaws self-feeding backpack. Oh my gosh, yes, that's another reason why, yeah. Yeah, the pirates with the backpack, I forgot about that as well.
Hello, Mr. Orange Juiced. Happy
Hello.
Tuesday. About to order the postcards. Wide peeper happy, so I hope you have a great stream. OG TV
Yippee!
support.
Thank you. What's everybody's favorite? What's everyone's favorite postcard? And if you're wondering what I'm talking about, you can type orangejuice.com into the plane. There's 2 plain ones. Ancient City, the factory one. Oh, cool. But can we get a... Wait, we should get a poll. Can a mod do a poll? The choices are Campment, Plain, Ancient City, and Copper Factory. Oh, yeah, you have to... I think the factory back one is my favorite one as well. I love the little copper golem stomping along. It warms my heart. The flying plane? Nice. That is a nice one. It's good. Abby never fails with environmental art. Abby, the queen of environmental art, pops off. Am I the only one who likes camp? Maybe not. We're gonna have a poll and see. I got it, don't worry. Copper factory. Plane flying. Is it nice to have fully? Yeah, it really is. It really, really is. There's certain things in the hardcore world which are just effortless. Like gathering all of these materials here. And it's going to be even more effortless when 1.21 comes out. That stuff's going to be wild. The amount of farms I'm going to build. It's just going to become a farm world. I'm just going to build farm upon farm upon farm. I might even try and build an everything farm. No worries about it. Oh, I should specify...
Will the postcards be available after the pre-order?
Yes, but not immediately. What will probably happen is I will release my last episode of New Life. I'm not going to say when. Gets your idea of hardcore, though? Having farms for everything? Yeah, maybe not everything. I do really like the idea of having a stone farm that I can just, like, use lava and water to make cobblestone, which can then get turned into every stone type. That's sick. I also have a grievance with it. I have less of a grievance with it if you do it in a way which feels right in the world. Like, B-Dubs is a really good example of that, where he'll do farms, but he'll make them feel good. Like his Elder Guardian farm. No, Elder Guardian farm? Just his normal Guardian farm is this sick-looking spaceship. It's insane. It looks so nice. Probably my favorite build he's ever done. Likewise, his dye farm is a dye shop. It's super cool. I think if you can do that, you're not just building farms meaninglessly. That's why I hate raid farms. They look horrible. And they kill you most of the time. The amount of people that I've seen lose their hardcore worlds to raid farms is unreal. Which is ironic given the fact that they're meant to give you tokens of undying. That goes for bragging rights. Interesting. I guess not for me. I guess I'm trying to tell a story with the builds that I do. Yeah, right. I mean, I'm not saying I do a raid farm anyway. I'm just saying generally. Raid farms, not going to mess with them even if I wasn't totemless. Just because, like, sheesh. Those things kill you. And hardcore. Yeah, I'm spilling a lot of plates. For sure. But the autocraft is in the game now. So it doesn't feel as weird to use it. And if I can make it make sense, I'm going to make it make sense. We've got a bunch of dirt. Let's get out of here. Certain farms which I think should just be destroyed if you got the stuff you need from it. Fair enough. The fact that you're living in floating trees is the worst. That's why we came all the way out here. I'm like, so I'm playing. I guess I've done some sort of jump in. Oh, that's fine. No. Do what you gotta do. This way. In bulk, but it's like why? I think we're agreeing. We're agreeing right now.
4 months, yippee. I lost my streak because the subscription didn't renew, but well. Thank you for all the streams and content. OG TV
no worries,
support.
thank you much for the 4 months. Like, it's to myself. Yeah, I think that's why I kept shrugging, because it didn't feel like I had anything to like bounce back off of there. What were the votes for the poll? I didn't get to see it. Why does OBS not show the results? If I type in poll, it doesn't show it. Can I type in poll results? That's so sad. Why does it just hide it? It was Ancient City was the winner? Dang. By like 60%. Hey. Ancient City got 67%. I think you need a custom dock for that. Ugh. Ugh. Did it turn to night in the time that it took me to get home? It should let you, it just disappears quietly. Yeah, I forget that I even put it on. Be a cool story element. Making a farm for something, then after you have the materials from the machine malfunction, it's destroyed. It'll be interesting. Yeah. Oh, this looks so much nicer when you actually use grass instead of yucky sand and clay. Do 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 do. Bum, bum, ba, da, ba, da. This is OG. This is like season 1 Orange Juice music. Mainly because it's the intros playlist to my Twitch. It's the first playlist I ever made. I like Ancient City because finally some life for the caves, true. Do, 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 do. Bum, bum, ba, da, ba, da, no. Originally, I was going to go down the route. I never actually... actually, you know what? I'm not going to say because I'm... do I want to use it? No, I'm gonna say because I don't want to use the idea.
Such a shame that when a poll ends there's no Nio sound, so sad.
Yeah. What you got? Don't go anywhere. Little ding noise would be nice, yeah. I don't have any diamond emeralds in here right now. People. You're kidding me. I'm not ready. Guys. Yes, perfect. It's fine, you shouldn't despawn. Why do we need the shells again? It's just always good to have them. They're quite difficult to get. Cool. Game was just taunting you. Shells, please. Shells, please. The reason I think the #1 thing that I hate about totems is that it would use up my offhand. Like, if I allowed myself to use totems, I would never not have them in my offhand. Do one of you buy books? You do. Okay, I can buy 3, which I think is the max you can... I actually can buy a lot more than 3. Why did you go the long way to that house? Huh. Don't despawn, 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 don't despawn. Thank you very much. Stay right there. Thank you, sir. 5. Perfect. Very good. Very helpful. That llama was your brother. Nuh-uh. I'm just gonna have to start saying that more often. Nuh-uh. Anytime anyone makes a point. No. Nuh-uh. I wasn't even hoping you'd spare him, but still. You're such a nuh-uh coded guy. Yeah. Yeah. And you mean that in the best way possible. Thanks, Watermunch. Fight the dragon, thank you for 24 months. Why did... Oh, the Atlas Enigma. Thank you for the 4 months.
Subscribed for their 24th month. Woo.
Why did Make Theories one not work? Thank you, Make Theories, for the 24 months. I don't know why yours never came through. Way better than Nope. Nope. Yeah, that's not as fun. Nuh-uh.
Nucoded people unite.
Do, 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 do. Dun, 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 dun. I'm such a nopes. I'm here, I've arrived. Welcome, welcome. Whoop. I like these long stretches that I can do all in one go. Something I'm looking forward to about having a living room is that I can finally actually like host board game evenings, because I really like board games, and I don't talk about that much, mainly because I haven't played any proper ones in like 2 years. None of my own, at least. I actually haven't been biking in a very long time. I saw an incredible board game recently. Uh-huh. POW Creations board game. Maybe not POW Creations, but maybe something else.
Which board game is your favorite?
Oh, it would have to be Tokaido. Tokaido is a beautiful game about doing a pilgrimage from one side of Japan to the other and trying to have the most enlightening experience while you're doing it. Such as meeting people, going for like baths in the hot springs, eating nice food, collecting paintings. It is a beautiful game, which is less about the typical defeating violence kind of thing and more about just collecting nice stuff. Yeah, we've thought about trading cards before. It's a lot harder than you would expect. Getting your own custom cards printed, unless you had like a Kickstarter, is very tricky. I think probably a trading card game would work better for us than a board game, because a board game is so big. You would need a whole Kickstarter for a board game. Maybe I buy fit to print, so if I ever, when I come visit, we can play.
Ring ring knock knock, howdy, can't stay for long. Scratch that, I can't stay at all, so quickly take your year ago. Okay, great. And now the video doesn't work. No time to sort it. I'll just look at the pictures along the bar at the bottom. Looks like you were blowing up the end island. Someone redeemed Bruno. And it looks like you showed those two teddies, George and that white one, and maybe Stitch. Okay, bye.
That is not a white one. That's a blue one. He's blue. How dare you. It's called Fit to Print, where every player is a woodland critter who is an editor for their newspaper. That sounds amazing. What's that board game we played, Luan, that we got the digital version of that just was not it? And we really thought it was. It had all the makings of being it and then wasn't. Root. Had all the makings of being a great board game and then just like dropped the ball by being so complicated, so needlessly complicated and insanely punishing for new players. No wonder they made like a digital version of it, because the physical one's probably impossible to move all the pieces around. What's that, Watermunch? Do you know one board game? What? Are you asking me for like opinions, or are you saying like Chameleon? Oh, Chameleon. Chameleon is a good game. One game that I don't like but has definitely maybe I would like some expansion packs from it is Settlers of Catan. I just can't. Maybe I've played it too much and I'm like burnt out from it permanently forever. But Settlers of Catan, I don't really. You kind of know who's going to win immediately. Like, you can look at the board and be like, oh yeah, statistically this person's probably going to win. And that's not very engaging. I think there's a Pirates version of Settlers of Catan. That looks cool. I might look into that one day. Sheriff of Nottingham is a great board game if anybody is looking for a more deception-based board game. It allows for some great role-playing as well. You just have to be comfortable with your friends lying to you. We saw that at the store and you didn't want to get it. Sheriff of Nottingham? That's because I already have it. It would be silly of me to get it. You're an absolute waste of money. Oh, the Settlers of Catan? Yeah, it was $40. And I was like, ooh. That's a whole board game in and of itself. And this is just a DLC. You still need the original board game. Dun, 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 dun. So yeah, I'm glad we didn't get that because cool, you can find it cheap elsewhere. D&D, yeah. I kind of wanna do more, maybe like one shots with POW, which are kind of like D&D in a way. I realized a lot of what I enjoy about D&D is just the collective storytelling. Like I'm not actually that enamored with the combat or the rule structure. I just like telling stories with friends. I like the improv. So much so that when I'm a DM, I really try and minimize combat as much as possible, which often people who like min-maxing don't like because they're like, well, why have I got this character now if I can't fight with them? But, you know, for my long extensive time being a DM, combat can just go on for so long. Literal, like, hours. Like, combat should be a last resort. And every combat session should feel like your party's about to die. But often I find, and maybe that's just because I'm not balancing my fights properly. I'm not attuned to combat when it comes to D&D. It can be fun, but I think I'm just not experienced enough as a DM to be able to make it fun. Some of the best combats I've done is when there's stakes involved regarding like more than like the most boring thing ever for me is you walk into a room, there's 4 goblins, they start attacking you. And it's like, okay, well, where's the dialogue? Where's the role play? This is just like a mini planetary annihilation with swords and sticks.
It's been a while. Glad I caught this stream TV wave.
That sounds great, Watermunch. See, that's good. Thank you very much, Silent Silverbee, for the 12. Wait, what? Oh, wait, Lumina.
Silent Silverbee just subscribed for their 12th month.
Thank you very much for the 29 months and the 12 months.
Looking forward to the next one, OGTV
29
support.
months. Sheesh. Thank you for the 12 months as well. A whole year. That's crazy. A dad pep talk. Amazing. That being said, Curse of Strahd is something I really want to sink my teeth into, no pun intended, because it looks like the darkest dungeons of D&D. Like, it is gruelingly punishing. And as long as I'm like aware that a game is going to require that of me, I am all for it. No pun intended. Oh, it's a D&D campaign about a vampire. I realize without context, the pun doesn't... Darkest Dungeon is the game that I played on Subathon. Of which, by the way, if we ever do play Darkest Dungeons again, it'll 100% be the first one and not the second one. Do not waste your time on the second one. I really tried to like it, but it's just not the same. They just changed the wrong stuff. I'll try and complete it one day for completionist's sake and for story's sake, but like, it's just not it. Would you ever play Baldur's Gate 3? I probably just don't have the time, I'll be honest with you. I just keep not playing it. It's a great game. It's so good. Yeah, the graphics and models are so nice. The story is good. I like the lore about the characters, but they changed so much about how the mechanics work that it just is... it's just so bad. Makes me so sad. Yeah, I owe to have 12 hours straight of free time. One day, maybe. I have been playing Risk of Rain 2 with Luann recently, which I will probably play on stream for Christmas.
Back, on behalf Mufasa said a storm is coming. What happened with that?
Oh, that's a long one. I don't know. You check out somebody's theory board to see the update on that. Risk of Rain 2 is a really fun game, which I'll definitely be playing over Christmas. What did Abolish say? Why is everyone saying Abolish? Ha ha ha. Seeing you tried to beat it solo? Oh, yeah, that'll be scary. Oh, yes. I didn't know if that was public knowledge. I didn't know if... That's why I said go look at a discovery board, lore board, rather than go look at Abolishes. Yeah, that's a fun game, Watermunch. I like that game too. Why would that not be public?
Can I get the measurements for the postcards?
A6. They are A6 postcards. Google what A6 is, and then you will find the exact measurements. Yeah. I work under the assumption that unless I've been told explicitly or seen the person mention it in public, everything is private information. That's such a good and normal way to think. You'd think that it would be normal, but you'd be surprised. And when do they go off sale? As in, like, they're not currently on sale. They're just available for purchase. They will probably end a week after the last episode of New Life.
So your shovel is about to break.
Yes, it is. Still got a good bit of time in it, though. Give me that TTS when it's not got any color on the bar, and then I will pay attention. Oh. Yes, so when New Life is over, the postcards will probably be out for another week. Don't worry, I will make a big song and dance about when they're going to be done. You will see a lot of me going, whoa, whoa, it's ending, quick, it's the last one, get your orders in now. That's me in like a month. I bought the postcards. Yippee! I can't wait to do the signing postcards stream where I do nothing but sign postcards for 2 hours straight. I should put a special one on the first person that asked me to sign theirs and the last one. Yeah, there's another example of me doing dual working.
Shovel.
Shovel. It's still got color on the bar. Tell me when it doesn't have color on the bar. One of these, it was a really early one. What was it? Between getting it first or last. Well, you'll still get it signed if you've asked for it to be signed. If you've asked for it to be signed, but I might just put a little number on it being like, number 1. To be fair, that's hard to tell. Just look real close on your phone screen. I wonder, you know what a statistic that I would like to get is? How many people have dropped their phone on their face while watching my streams? That's what I want to know. 0 times for abolish. 1! We got 1! I watch on laptop. I wonder how many times people have dropped their laptop on their face while watching my VODs and streams. Twice? Okay, we're up to 3. I really need to think hard about this one. I know I'm trying to thank God, but imagine if I drop my TV on my face. Dang, I got TV privs? This is crazy.
Have you heard of City of Mist? It's a tabletop that's almost entirely narrative driven.
That's cool. That sounds fun. I've played a couple of space-related... where's my bed? I say. I've played a couple of space-related D&D systems, and those have been quite fun. I was... I forget the name of my character, but probably to no surprise, played basically Han Solo ripoff. That was a fun campaign. Boo-doo. Bum, 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 bum. So it's just, yeah. Pretty much. What would that even be called? Like, if I were to say, oh, I would like to play a character like Indiana Jones or Han Solo, who is that? Like,
So
what
if
archetype
I say,
is that?
I always sit at my PC for your streams, you're gonna ask how often has my desktop fallen on my face while watching your streams?
Yeah.
Lol.
Yeah, I am. It's not necessarily the heartthrob part of their characters. It's the, like, fast and loose. J-Lad, tell me when there's no more color left on the shovel. God, I thought I trained you guys well, but... I thought I trained you after the whole Obsidian Towers thing. The Harrison Ford. Oh, that's right, yeah. They're just both played by Harrison Ford. It's just the Harrison Ford. My monitor's one. I would have 1 nickel, which is not, but it's odd that it's happened once. True. True. This is looking way better.
Hello, Lil question.
Yeah.
Do the new life postcards and Pirates SMP merch all come in one package,
Yes.
or do they come separately?
All in
We've
one.
got some really annoying per package postal fees here, so been wondering.
Where are you ordering from? Are you ordering from Belgium? Because if so, maybe consider very carefully whether you actually... Iceland? Iceland should be fine. I think I've managed to get away with Iceland. Sorry, Sparrow. I literally made a public service announcement when I launched the merch, being like, if you are from Belgium, maybe don't buy the merch this time around. And this morning I woke up and looked through the orders and saw that there were 2 people who have ordered from Belgium. And I'm like, oh no, it's going to be an absolute bloodbath. We'll get to that another day. That's for future Owen to worry about. What's wrong with Belgium? For some reason, custom fees. They just don't... I can't... It doesn't matter whether I say it's a gift. Doesn't matter whether I say it's a product and I include the invoice. Does not... Nothing works. I'm genuinely saying it. Good, good.
And
Somebody
Belgium
needs
is
to.
getting special treatment in /negway FR also shovel.
No, no shovel yet. You're lying. There's still color on it. Stop lying to me, chat. Like 2 pixels? That's still color. I love Belgium. I would happily go to Belgium. I just wouldn't ever send anything there. So I swear, do not lie to me. I can see that there's color there. When it runs out of color, you can go crazy. Check the durability of egg. I've been playing this game for 14 years. I know when a shovel is going to break. It is impossible for it to break unless there is no color left on it. I guarantee you it's probably at like 70 right now. It's got Unbreaking 3, which basically means it has like 210. It's fine. It is not going to break. Back in my day, we didn't have this mending. This whole mending business. If I go here, and I can shove this in here. Good. That's just... Why, though? Why would you do that? Because you clearly want me to not break the shovel, and I don't want to break the shovel either. So you should tell me when it's going to break, but you shouldn't tell me when there's no need. Because it would be funny for it to break before you could repair your tools. Oh, lapis. Boop, boop. Hasn't this happened before and it broke? Chat didn't warn me. It's chat's, if it breaks, it's chat's responsibility. I'll probably take TTS away if chat aren't going to use it. If the shovel breaks, I'll probably take TTS away. Because it's clear you guys aren't going to use it to tell me when things are important. No, that's the agreement that we've always had. It's if a tool breaks, it's your fault. It has happened before. It can happen again. It is absolutely not. I promise you it is. No, I swear.
What's up, dude? You are so cool and you hurrah.
Oh, we're going back.
You hurrah. A clinking glasses, fried shrimp, clinking glasses, fried shrimp. Have a good day. Gorilla Elmo loves you.
Dang, that was all of them. You pulled out all the stops. There you go. There you go. Well done, Dally. Dally wins. Good job, Dally. What you building? Right now we're just remodeling the river, so nothing crazy. Do 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 do. Wrong one. Boop. Do 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 do.
Hello chat and Owen, good morning. I'm sicky so I can catch stream woo.
Yeah, people also, oh no. Yeah, people also, oh no. Come here. Short. Tall. Tall. Ow! Jerk.
Nick_name gifted a tier 1 sub to do 11 EA. They have given 10 gift subs in
Oh,
the
Nick,
channel.
thank you. Thank you for the gifted sub. Much appreciated. Hello. Lovely. What is that? Chat, what is that? Chat, what is that? Oh my, there's another one. There's two of them. Void Eye, Void Eye. Good job, yippee! I can't unhear this now, but every time an Enderman dies, it sounds like they're going, "Oh wow!" Like they're really unimpressed at the fact that you killed them. Oh wow! I can't ever unhear that now. Great, now we can all hear it. Yippee! Isn't that nice for you guys? Yo, shout out to the person that... Okay. Oh, no, okay. Never mind. Fine. Shout out to the person that just bought one of everything.
I think your shovel needs repairing. There is no car.
Good point. We should repair it. For a second, I thought they bought one of everything except for a heron embroidery badge. And I was like, okay, so what the heck? What's wrong with it? What's up with that, huh? Okay, turn that back on. There's one on the bottom? What do you mean? One on the bottom of what? Oh, I see, underneath us. Should probably turn on, Whoa! Turn up my render distance is probably what I should have said. Yo, Amara Sigil, thank you very much. Thank you much for the raid. How's it going? Dun 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 dun. Bum bum bum. Ba bum 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 bum. Ba dun 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 dun. Boop. Thrown a tool in the droppers? No, I haven't, thankfully. Second time streaming, actually. Nice! Welcome to the streaming side. If you lost your odd to that, you'd be very sad, right? Jeb the multicolored sheep. Yeah, this looks like such less of an eyesore now that it's full of grass. What are we up to today? We are getting rid of the clay and replacing it with lovely looking dirt. Why though? Because it's a bit of an eyesore. And it will allow me to have a clear mind knowing what I want to do next. Did it take long? Oh, you filled it? Oh, did it? Oh, you're still going? I'm still going, yeah. Yeah, it's taking a bit of time. So all we've seen has been worked on today. Kind of. Half was... Not really, no. Tried to justify that and I was like, no, not really. But we've made good progress today. It's been fine. It's going to take a while. Don't want this colour on the shovel. For you. Do, 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 do. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Is this likes you for focus? This is probably the worst camera ever for autofocusing. I don't know what happened to cameras and their ability to autofocus, but alas, this one ain't it. You wanted to move things? I wanted to go over to the crypt world and show you guys how crypts work so that you can make your own. Yeah, we're doing that in 3 minutes time. You guys are consistent. You know, you're a consistent thorn in my side. You know that. With your jokes. With your practical jokes. Suddenly having hard focus problems. Many months ago it started. Focus it didn't have before. Did you change anything? Not that I'm aware of. Maybe when I move and I have a new setup, I'll try and like use that opportunity to fix things as well. Then I realized it was my Spotify. Wow, thanks. I see how it is. See you, Cosmo. I like my music taste. It's taken a long time to refine it. It happened very late on in my life. 13 days. Crazy. Yeah, I've been doing this shtick for quite a while now. It's very different, intriguing. Always got so much like a video game character, such your partner. That's just me. Hit me too much. I think it's basically just funk. That's like my main thing, and then I got a little bit of future bass. You good, Bagheera? Is someone at the door? What's up, mate? What's wrong? What's wrong? Do you hear something? Oh, you just woke up. Big tired. He's getting up. What's up, buddy? What's up? Oh, goodness. He's pushing his head into me really hard. Good, but yeah, I'm here. It's all good. You're fine. Go back to sleep. You have a bad dream? No, don't jump off. No, we're not getting excited. Okay, there you go. Good boy. There you go. Oh, and he's down. Unfortunately, now I have to play the bit of ignoring him. Otherwise, he will... Anyways, music, yes. There we go. Maybe he needs a bedtime story. Maybe. It's going to be really interesting to see how he copes with the new house. It's going to be the first time he's been in a, like, multi-story house that he has to navigate. But he basically can't get to the kitchen without going up or down some stairs. Which he's never had to do before. It's always been on the same floor. No, it's okay, Juno. You hate me. I get it. I'm joking. I think you might need the loo. So real quick, I'll be back in a sec, okay?
Chair. The missile is very tired, he is EP. The missile has had a very long day of splashing bandits and wants to take just a small sleep. He be and neebies to sleepy. Mibsile sleepy and need bed by time. The missile is currently experiencing critical levels of being a sleepy lil guy and needs to go to bed. He is very tired and needs to sleep. Just a little sleeping time as a treat. Midsile needs to sleep, very tired boyo. Just a lil guy. Mibsipilibeel needs his beaty sleep. Look at him go. He.
Sorry. I wasn't muted weirdly. Like, I think I must have been holding the slider. Weird. Never mind. Eloise, how are you doing, bestie? How are you? How does it go? How are things? Dun 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 dun. Okay. Before I get started, I just want to do one thing. Can you tell our chatters are my second favorite? Soup. I just need to... I know, I haven't changed my screen. I purposely haven't. Okay, set stone. I think that should be fine. Hold on, double check. Is that correct?
Oh,
maybe
Owen,
not.
You once mentioned you drew some art in your Vocaloid phase, I believe.
Yeah.
You said it would be lost in some computer save files,
Yeah.
though. Can you tell a bit more? As an artist, I'm obviously interested what your skilled mind could possibly have produced in that time.
Yeah. It was not, in fact, good art. Vocaloid phase, were you not here for that, Luan? They say phase. I still love Vocaloid. Vocaloid's amazing. Good stuff. Some of my favorite songs. Good. Okay. / sets white concrete. Sorry, chat. I was putting a big wall down. In fact, I'm going to make it a little bit bigger. Put big wall down. I go, big wall go, boop. I posted it on Facebook. Yeah, that's why I thought I'd be able to try and find it, but alas. Okay, chat. One of you has had the incredible idea, I believe it was Abolish, to do my work for me. Yippee! Yippee! That's such a good idea. What does that look like exactly? Well, these are crypts. These are crypts. Here they are. This is every crypt that we own, that I have made. They are split into 4 different categories. Parkour, piston puzzles. Owen, yes. And why aren't you saying that tea in crypts? Crypt. I am crypt. You want me to say crypt? Probably just lack of effort. You were saying crypts. It's so funny. Strong response. Thank you. Sorry. Here's all of the crypts that you guys can see in front of you. There's 4 categories of crypts. And they have parkour, piston puzzles, and mazes. There's a secret 4th one, which doesn't work because I never managed to get it to work. Crypts all use the same outside like vibe. For example, if we go to this one, nope, not that one. As you can see, okay, stop, you're saying it so loud. Well, I need to make sure you guys hear it because I can't say words incorrectly. Secret 4th one, yeah, it's a different category, it's a different style that doesn't work. These are the piston puzzles. Here you go. They're all the same all the way through. Hello, Mr. Mad Spy. And yeah, they basically have this like decoration shape with the gravestones on the side. If you actually go into a maze one, it's actually just a cube that is placed inside of the crypt, which still has the gravestones on the side. Yeah, so that's the general vibe. Piston puzzles are succeeded by someone hitting a bell somewhere. Mazes are done by someone reaching the end. There's an armor stand at the end, which if they get within distance, it opens up. So basically, you know, they walk on out and they activate that. And piston puzzles are done by if a yellow concrete is on the level with the white concrete. So basically anywhere in the crypt. Makes sense? This is where you guys come in. We're not going to use... Oh, by the way, I've had to do some crazy weird redstone. Because these crypts can be rotated 90, 180, and 270 degrees, I've had to create types of redstone machines that work in a single column using command blocks and like weird redstone mechanics. So, for example, this is a tiny contraption that when powered, unpowers itself, but still sends off, because you can't do things in the same ticks. If I made a button which just powered this structure block to reset this puzzle, like let's say I'm having a little go, and all of these things are being moved around, and then you press this. If that sets off this structure block with a redstone block, that then wouldn't be able to be unpowered, so it has to depower itself, but it has to be able to know how to do that, and that's what this little thing is for. Likewise, large piston puzzles are 4x4, which if you take a 4x4 and you spin it, doesn't matter which way you spin it, around where the origin point is, because there's no exact middle of a 4x4 square, there's always going to be like overlap in a weird way. So I had to make this, which is essentially just a rotation detector for that specific puzzle. It's really weird. But you know, you guys don't have to worry about that. Yeah, they can't self-deactivate. It's very, very frustrating. What you guys are going to probably be doing is... I want to say a mix of the maze ones and the parkour ones. Because we basically have a system in which if somebody rings a bell anywhere in the crypt, it will activate. It'll win. You'll succeed. So where's the bell in this one? I think the bell's up here. Yeah, the bell's up there. So if you activate the bell, then you succeed. So you can make a crypt that focuses around that, and as long as you build it within the dimensions of the room, which is 2 buttons, no bell. No, it isn't. It's 2 buttons which open up a trap door, which allow you to get to a bell. So let's take one of the piston puzzles and gut it. You cannot place or break blocks in a crypt. Copy. Okay. From here on out, these are chats ones. / paste -A. Yep. Okay. Let's gut this. By the way, I worked on the actual like puzzle mechanics. Luann did all of the texturing. And look at the lovely job she did. Hold on. Making the maze look like an actual living, breathing thing was a tricky task. And there's a part of it that you never get to see because it's all locked away. So, yippee Luann. All of this, these hanging things here. The base script is not my work. No, that's no name. Luann did the texturing of the mazes. It's nice to have a Mr. Mad Spy on hand. Apparently, there's just a default crypt that I can just give you guys. I basically just need to give you the dimensions that you can then create things with, and then I will then take the structure files, the schematic files that you give, and I will paste them into the world. So there's a couple of things that we need to... And the parkours. Yes, you did the parkours as well. The parkours were specifically good. I think the parkours are my favorite, to be honest, more so than the... let's look at a random parkour one. Let's look at one that we've already seen before. I think that's this one. No, we've seen... No. This one. I think... yeah, I basically added the pistons and the buttons and the slime blocks, and then you actually made it look good. One of my favorites, I think, is this one, personally. I think this one looks sick. There's one that's never going to be shown, I think. I think it's this one. Yeah, I can never get this one to work, but this one also looks sick. I don't get it. Don't get what? The trapdoor's iron one. You'll have to wait and see. I have to wait and watch a creator do it. Call him Mr. Maze Spy. Nice. If he's eating greens, call him Mr. Gray's Spy. If he can't see very well, call him Mr. Hayes Spy. Now I'm just doing it off of Maze. The bit isn't working. I'm having fun. Who cares what you think, even? Sorry. Still a bit salty about all the mean things you said about Bagheera. Mr. Mad Y. Nice, that was good. Is this... Can I take this? What's he doing over there? I keep seeing him teleport to places. What are you doing?
Hey guys, BTW Ethan dirtied Beggar's name so much in front of Beck's chat today.
Yeah.
They were so mean.
Yeah.
All because they like cats.
What are you doing, Mr. Mad Spy? Oh, wow, look, it's the basic crypt. Thank you. It's this. Perfect. So, chat, I would say that your workspace is... I think, what do you have to work with here? Let me copy and paste this once more so I don't break it. I still won, Luan. Okay, buddy. Sure you did. Sure you did, champ. Copy. Oh, undo that. Bigger than I expected. Whoopsie daisy. Here we go. Let's go this way. Good. All right. So now let's just deselect that real quick. I'm thinking I remove these pillars and I basically just gut out the room and let you guys have full control over what it looks like. I want to have like a completely clean room that you guys know exactly what the dimensions of it are so that there's no confusion and it will minimize the workload later. That for mine as well? For yours as well? What? Now? What do you... Now? You can't even see the pillars in your ones. We get a schematic. You get an actual schematic. You actually literally build it. I'm going to give you guys like probably 2 weeks and then I'll look through submissions and take some of the best ones. Obviously, this is entirely optional. But we'll have a little plaque at the end of your name saying that you created that one, that crypt. Just gonna gently remove these. The tricky part is that there's a sloped ceiling. Now, how difficult do crypts need to be? Personally, I like it when people don't complete it on their first try, but they do complete it on their second try. That's just me. I'm a glutton for punishment. I like challenge. I don't like when things are an absolute cakewalk. But as you may have seen recently, not everyone agrees with that. Sometimes people just want to have a fun, silly time. So maybe, I guess, don't make them too difficult. Dun, 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 dun. There will be a form to submit, yes. But hard enough to be entertaining. Yeah, you don't want them to complete it within the... So every crypt has 4 minutes to complete it. There's a 4-minute timer. So they shouldn't complete it in a single minute. That would be a bit meh. Like when someone walks through a maze in one go, I look at that and I'm like, that's not very interesting. When it doesn't even get to half time, when it goes like, the room is slowly closing. How many minutes is 4 minutes? I think it's about 4 minutes long, last I checked. Yeah, Base Invader series is a pretty good idea. Dun, 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 dun. It should be an intriguing challenge. And you can either make it so that they have to ring a bell, or you can make it so they have to... What's he doing on? You can make it so they have to ring a bell, or you can make it so they have to be within the distance of the door. Yeah, a bell or location reach. Thank you. You could tell I was struggling with that. I'm going to just see how high we can go with the ceiling in terms... I think this is the max. Let's say mine at 31, yeah. I'm just getting you guys the actual coordinates. This is in 1.18.2, by the way. So you cannot use anything in anything further. You can't give us a structure block that has, like, mud bricks. Yeah, you can make it be... every crypt can have a maximum of 2 people in it. Some crypts have to have 2 people in it. You need to specify that in your... Personally, I would say you should make it so all of the ones that are... I'm going to make it so that everyone submitted can have a maximum of 2 players. I'm trying to decide whether or not I want to make it so that they have to have a maximum of 2 players. I'm not really decided on that yet. Whoa! Thank you very much for the 12 months. Lots of 12 months happening for recently.
Their 12th month.
Okay, so your coordinates are... Oh, 12 months since rats. Oh, man. Dang, that's crazy. Either way, all the info you'll need for this stuff we provide. Yeah. I'm actually going to inset this 1. Because I don't want you guys to do anything that requires to be there that overrides the door. I want a completely clear space. So this is a crypt. Yes, it is indeed.
Hi, sorry, I'm just wondering.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be better to pay / commission a builder for this? Or is the point for people to have like a building contest? Maybe it's not such a big deal, but it reminds me a lot of the reply to this with your art, and I'll choose one type of tweets by creators.
Not really. I can do this myself.
Anything, just wondering. OGTV support.
I don't like the whole like, oh, we'll play with your art and then we'll use this situation. But I can do this myself. I'm just giving an opportunity to the community if they want to have like a puzzle in. You could also argue that the NPC building that people do is like, well, why don't you just make the NPCs yourself? It's an opportunity for people to be in the SMP. Okay. What's happening? I thought he was coming on because I was live. Many texture stuff for them if you don't want to or can't. If you want to, sure. Yeah, there'll be a little condition in the form that people do saying that we like reserve the rights to change anything about the build that they do. Like if anything needs to be tweaked or whatever, I'm just making sure that it's a nice, clean. Good. Okay, I think that is a perfectly clean. I'm also happy to help. You cannot help, Water Bunch. You silly Billy. Okay, let's see what kind of space we got here. Firstly, let's copy and paste this again now that we've got a nice template. We're going to use... What's a block that you guys like, chat? One that we'll use to define this as a user-built crypt. Copper? Your little coppers. Little copper tops. Wax lightly weathered cut copper. True, I should have done that one, you're right. I feel silly now. / copy. And then we'll go out to like here. / paste -a. Boop. Good. So now we have this space to work with. I'm going to copy and paste. And I'm going to, I need to make sure I have it copied from here. / copy. / paste -a. Let's see what kind of space you guys are working. I accidentally took the wither skull with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, including that one, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. So let's do 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Yeah, 23. And then here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Boing man.
9.
Good morning.
9.
Wiggle, hope things
Hello.
are going swell for you.
Good, thank you. They're
Good
going
luck
well.
on the move as well, since it
Thank
can real
you.
exhausting. Also can't wait for Miss Snapdragon, just saying.
Yes,
MVP
soon.
Patcher Wiggle.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Oh, I would really like a perfect square. That would make your lives a lot easier. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, cool. How does it make it easier? Rather than me have to be like 23 by 22 by 9, which is not fun. I think it's this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Okay. Drat. Do 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 do. It's because I covered this bit up. But that needs to be there. No, I'm not supplying them anything. Push that back wall back by 1. No, because this is like the default. I would have to bring this in by 1. And then the walls in by 1. I think we're saying the same thing again. but then it's smaller. It is smaller, but I've managed to make it work with a lot less space. The crypts are only like this wide. I use this stuff for redstone stuff. Poll? No, I think this is something that I have to decide because it's my own workload later on. And I think I've decided to make it smaller. If chat doesn't mind. It's not about chat, it's about me. I don't want to have to deal with that later on. Owen? Yes, Sparrow. You can repeat your question for Owen. Can two people create one crypt and both be credited? Sure, yeah, I don't mind. Don't deepen it too much, guys. It's just meant to be a bit of fun. Like, you could argue that this has already taken me more time than if I had just created it myself. You can make the crypt look however you like. If we don't like any stylistic choice you've made, we'll change it. Yes, this way I also get to experience the puzzles, which is nice. Okay, so this is the basic model. I then need to bring this wall in by one. I'm also going to be making one on stream, chat, to give you an idea of how this is going to work and what I would like require from you. So, yeah, I warned them about the 1.18.2 stuff. Because I think the fun part about crypts, and I didn't really consider this until I had like finished it with Mark, is walking into a crypt and not knowing what it requires from you. The maze ones are okay. I think they act as a good like midway point, especially when you discover them for the first time. And the mazes are different, and some of the functionality is even a little bit different between each one. Some of them require you to like flick a lever before you go to the exit, for example. But if all of them are different, then it's like, oh, what's this one gonna be kind of vibe. And I like that a lot. I think that's where a lot of the charm comes from.
Hello.
Thank you very much for the raid.
How are we feeling
what am I
today?
saying? Julian, thank you much for
also,
the
I can't
sub.
believe it has already been 5 months. TV Tang
That was
Talko.
autopilot there. You raided with money. Thank you. Can't be since really? Wowee. I'll have to get some new emotes for the new year. I've been thinking about doing like seasonal emotes as well. Like ones that only rotate in every quarter. So you got like maybe like Halloween and Christmas ones and then summer ones. Made Christmas. Christmas is 40 days away. Whew. Scary. For spring or summer. Yeah, maybe I'll sit down and have a brainstorm session. Okay, grand. So let's try that again. If we go from here to, has to be here. We go beep, boop, and then we stand here and we do / copy. I want everybody to build theirs facing north, so I'm going to rotate this. The direction that you face when building it is very important. It'll save me a lot of headache later. So we're going to have everyone building theirs facing north. / paste -A. This should now be... Oh, whoops. / undo, / rotate 180. And then / paste. There you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Perfect. Your space to work in is a 21 by 21 by 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Perfect. Great. So let's copy and paste this. Is this the... Yeah, this is the original, which I'm now going to remove. Boop. Don't want that anymore. What I would suggest... What would I suggest? First off, I would suggest you get yourself a big 21 by 21 plate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, I've gone too far. That's why it's important that you do this. To make sure that the thing you build isn't accidentally too big. There we go. That goes here. I like 21 as a number because the either side of it is 10, which is a good thing to work with. Okay. Waxed copper block. This is your canvas, chat. This is technically the floor. That emerald isn't centered? What? Oh, thank you. This does not include the walls. I wonder if there is a nice way that I can give this to you in commands in a vanilla world, which allows you to... what's the dimensions? 21 by 21 by 9 is the empty space. So I'm just trying to figure the easiest way to tell chat how to do this. I think the best way to do it... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There we go. Cool. I think the best way to do this is to do... Oh, I'm going to try this. This might work. Cool. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Cool. That's your floor. When you create that, that's your floor. So I will give them this command that they can use, knowing that they need to build on top of that. So, where's the center? Did I guess that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I did not. Boop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Cool. So I'm going to make a crypt. People walk in line with the floor here. So this is a player, for example. The door would be like this. People are going to walk in there. I would like to do a lava parkour crypt, I think. So I'm going to take some stairs. And we're just going to do a prototype real quick. Let's do this. You can make obviously your own walls and stuff if you want to. I don't think mine is going to require it. Okay. There we go. Good. And then we'll have the winning podium be here. We always need to make sure that the door is in line with the floor, the way that they walk in. Good. And then let's set this to be full of lava. Lava, replace air. Ooh, spooky. Hey, Ender, how's it going? Let's move this in one. Cool. So, pretty simple when you get into the crypt. The objective is get from here to there. What kind of things do we want to do here? It's basically just a elaborate parkour system. I'd like to do like 2 different... I think I want to make this require 2 people. So I'm going to have some iron bars. I see hot, I see oing. What's up? Now, if someone dies, what should happen? I feel like if one person dies, it becomes impossible, right? So maybe this isn't a 2-person thing. Maybe I leave it as a 1-person. Yeah, if one dies, they both die. So I don't want to have that pressure on somebody, where someone dies and they just like can't complete it. So we're just gonna have it be a 1-person thing. So now we just have to build some parkour, which I'm gonna be honest, I'm not very good at, but we'll try our best anyway. Let's do one of these. Boop. Can we use commands to give players effects in the crypts? You can use command blocks, but the command blocks have to be contained within the dimensions. Even if you have to hide them, hide them. Let's do this. And then we'll do one of these again. Huh. We'll do like 3 of these in a row. Huh. It's very important that we direct the flow of players to the right spot. Yeah, we'll get to fences. We don't want to go too hard on them too quickly. Can you jump back to that? Huh. Yes, you can. Okay, from here to here to here. Let's do a slightly diagonal jump downwards, I suppose. Like this way. Oh, that's quite... Is that a 4-block jump? I don't know if I want to give them a 4-block jump. Yeah, they can do that. We'll make it a little bit closer to them. We don't want to hurt people too bad. What this is for, chat? I should probably say in the title, making new crypts for Pirates SMP. Let's get them to do a bit of climbing. Obviously, it's not going to be made out of copper for the actual thing, is it? We're going to texture it to make it look nice, but we're just trying to get like a proof of concept down. Maybe a fence bit. We'll get to fences. We'll get to fences. In fact, actually, this needs to be a full block. Because otherwise, they can jump back onto this. Gotta watch out for them. They're sneaky, they are. Oh my gosh, you can make that. I mean, heck, hey, if they want to try and do that jump, go for it. I personally don't know if that's possible. Whoa, whoa. Kind of is. I think due to latency. No, no. Oh. Boop. Phew. I gotta go back. Oh, good. I guessed correctly. Is there any fire res stuff? The what's their names? The cast know not to the cast know not to use that sort of thing. There we go. Let's go back to here. Once I've made this, I'll show you what you actually need to do in regards to giving us the file that we need. There we go. We'll go here. Can you make this? You can. Let's have them go back on themselves. He's making
one as an example for us to know what to do, kinda, if we want to make a crypt for the server to use.
Yeah.
I think.
Yes, you're absolutely right. It's a shame you can't lava log stuff, isn't it? Like, what a missed opportunity. Why would they do that? They have the functionality. It's just, yeah, it is a structure block, but we need to know where you took the structure block from. Thankfully, there's a middle point to all of this, so it should be pretty easy. A Neo? I don't know if I'm feeling that mean. I'll make them go back on themselves here. Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do. I want to make them go up the wall. Yeah, we'll try maybe like a fence. A 4-block, 1-block head hit. Do you want the creators to get moddy? No, no. We're not going to be mean to them. We're being nice. We'd probably end up using spruce. Maybe a bit of trapdoor parkour. It should be fun parkour, not mean. Pistons would be fun. Fire tick? Fire tick's off on the server. But you do raise a very good point. We don't actually have to use all of this. So what I'm actually going to do is go to here. Copper underscore waxed copper block. Boop. I now have a little tiny bit of space back here. You know this will take me 30 attempts. That's why we don't want to be too mean. So you get to here, and then I think we can use some stuff here. Button. What if I close this? Can you make that jump from here? No, I don't think so. It's a 4-block, a little bit up. So you can use redstone in your builds. It just has to be very simplistic redstone. No. I think I need it to be directional, which is kind of annoying, but I can make that work. Actually, wait, I have enough space to be able to use a repeater, so that's fine. I just can't work outside of here. What's the time on these? 4 minutes. Nice. Just a little silly little thing there. As in, like, they have all of this is 4 minutes. Yeah, it's they've got to get across in 4 minutes. Only 4. You don't have to make it in 4 minutes. Is that what you're getting confused by? 4 minutes is a quite a long time. You'd be surprised. A little bit of that. If I was clever, I would have raised this all up by 1, so that I could have like circuitry that wasn't connected to this. Slime could be fun. We could do slime. Slime block. Now that we're a little bit higher up, we could do a slime block. Just a little one. Boing. Couldn't I just jump that? Yeah. I've got an amazing idea. Save it. Use it. Oh, good. Oh, okay. What happens if you stop here? You can still make that. Okay, let's do a slab. Boing. Oh, if we want to be really mean, that's cruel, isn't it? And then we go beep boop bop. Ah. Okay, cool. Let's have them use old parts of the parkour again. Can the players use weapons? Yep. They just can't place blocks. This is cool so far. I don't mind this. It's a little bit spotty all over the place. It doesn't really feel very cohesive. But I like being able to use the same spot again. Let's do a wall. To a fence gate. To an iron bar. And I'm gonna have this bit be closed off. So we go to here. Waxed copper block. There we go. Now I can play with some circuitry stuff back here. Huh. So it's here to here, and then an iron bar. Okay. Finally, I think I want to do one big last hurrah to get to the end. I don't want to put too much strain on them, otherwise they'll start getting upset with me. So I'm going to do this. Their objective is just to reach this little stretch of land. Can they make that? Oh, they can. I don't want them to make that quickly. I'm going to pull this back one. And let's get rid of this bar. I would like some more piston stuff, because I think the piston stuff is fun. If we use some iron trap doors, we get pretty fancy with it. Thank you very much for the 20 bits. Nice. Okay. Let's do this. Where is this going to? 4 up. So if I get a repeater and I pop it going inwards and then I power it, is that the correct spot? Nope. 1 down, I think. What? Oh, for goodness sakes. It's 1 further down. Maybe make it so they are up, then not up, then back up. Oh, you mean like that? So they have to like go boop, boop. I just realized, why would they not just jump across them normally? We can't use trapdoors. Trapdoors bad. Close, then open them back and close. I think I understand what you mean. I'll try this first. Do, 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 do. Bum, bum. Oops. This, then this, then this. Do, 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 do. Bit of redstone, and then we should be done. Let's make all of these.
Can we combine 2 types of puzzles in the crypts?
Yep.
Like a maze and parkour part or something, I don't know.
Yep, absolutely. Let's get a blackstone button. Oh, that's mean. I think that works. Good. They get to the end. They walk to the door being 5 wide. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's 2 by 5. Dun, 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 dun. And the main door is actually only 1 by 3, I believe. That's the main door. Okie dokie. We have ourselves a somewhat interesting... Oh, really got to watch out for that. That's probably... You know what? That might be a bit too mean. I'm going to replace it for that. So it can still bonk your head if you're not careful, but it's not as mean. Then you walk up these. Pop this. Little Neo. Bounce off the slime. Jump to here. Voila. Nothing too fancy. We won't do anything like extra awards for now. We're just trying to keep it simple. Let's quickly time how quickly I can do that. I think it will take some people longer because obviously I made it and I have no consequences. So what I'm actually going to do is I will gift a sub if I fail this. So now you have a reason. I have a reason to want to try. Huh. Huh. See, I'm already taking like, I'm thinking about it more. Huh. Eh. Cool. Okay. Huh. Huh. Whew. Huh. Nice. Good. Whoa. Okay, good. Woo-wee. That took about 41 seconds. Obviously, I've made it before, so I knew which direction to go. But to make it a bit more interesting... let's... This is the ceiling, I believe. So let's actually make a faux ceiling by doing this. Waxed copper block. There we go. Makes it feel a little bit more enclosed. Already that kind of feels a bit better. And just to add some real spice to it, let's... Of course, you don't need to make your own walls and ceilings, by the way, chat, because there is actually an additional wall already here that's textured. So if you don't want to bother doing texturing, you can just leave it, because the 22nd block and the 12th block going this way, 11th block going this way, and 11th block going that way is already a wall, so it's already textured. I give you the schematic file, but I don't really want to bother with you guys with that. I don't know. I can, if people just want to have a room to work in, I can just give you the structure file if that would be easier for you guys. What I'm suggesting I do is a bit of this. As long as all of you collectively promise on behalf of the entire audience to not start DMing me being like, how do you make structure files work? Oh, that one may be a bit too erroneously placed. Okay, so now that kind of adds a little bit more something. Oh, you know what? It might be even more fun to do this. Oh! No, woman, you may not. Boop, boop, boop. This feels like out of Rayman. Oh, wait, you can just jump straight to there. Let's just cut this bit out. Punch this bit. Go here. I mean, let's go even further. Let's. Ha, ha. Oh, that's. Oh, that's quite scary. You can just jump to the end, but I add the third piston just to catch anybody who might fall. So what I would then do, now that I've got my prototype, is I would go in and I would texture everything. I would make it all blackstone. And then, and this is the important bit, come back to this spot if you need assistance. Here's how we do this. I'm going to get some lo-fi up instead. Okay. Collapsing, which adds more narrative. True. Give Owen's Juice, that would be your name, chat. Structure block. You give yourself a structure block. You can put multiple rooms in it. You just need the trigger to either be ringing a bell somewhere in the entire room or making it to this bit here where the door is. Let me just quickly denote where the door is for anyone wondering. It's here. It's this bit. So you would find the center point of your entire build, which I believe would be here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. This is the center one. I would go under. Why is that? Is that just in the wrong spot? Did I just place it in the wrong spot? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, of course, because the wall doesn't count as one. Whoopsie. No, it's not going to be made of copper. It's not. I just couldn't be bothered to texture it right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. This copper block here is the middle. In the floor, on the level, the bit that you made, this is part of the build. You don't put it underneath. It goes in the middle of this. So it's currently covered by this. You could hide a button or bell somewhere in the parkour, and if it doesn't find it, they just have to go back and look. Yep, that is an option as well. You can do whatever you like. So just be aware that when they ring the bell, that ends the game. Like the timer would stop there. So the bell kind of needs to be the last thing that they do. So from here, you go to save on the structure block. You give it your name, which I think you should call it crypt, and then your username of some kind. So mine would be orange. You can't put capitals, by the way, in structure box. Orange_juice. I don't think you can do. You can't do exclamation marks or any other weird characters. So it's just lowercase and dashes and underscores. Crypt orange_juice, and then you're going to set the structure size to be equal to 21 by 9 by 21. And that is going to, oh, there you go, do this. Maybe I can make this easier for you guys so you don't have to bother putting it in relative positioning, but I'm going to leave it as is, I think. The relative positioning also needs to be updated. If you've created your room facing north, which you should have done, can you put numbers? You can put numbers. If you've created it doing north, then you need to put the following numbers into the relative positioning. One moment. I'm now just going to experiment because that's how I do this. Negative, negative. Yeah. Let's go for -11, -11. Almost. North is in when you walk through the main door, you should be facing north. Good. Oh, have I made a mistake somewhere? Can this be 23 by 23 by 9? One moment. Good, that's the whole thing. I'm going to see what happens if I put this in. Default rotation on crypts is west. Do you want them to make it being west? I was just going to rotate it because I've got a... the bottom is not saved. Settle down, chap. Hold on. I'm just talking to Mr. Mad Spy. We'd have to rotate all of them if they make it north. I've thought about that. Why can't I do this? The normal one is west, but for the patrons, not patron, the community specific ones, I've made it north. Do you want me to make that back to west? Does it mess with the plugin, Mark? Needs to be west for the code, unless you're thinking of something differently. Okay, that's fine. I'll give them details later. I won't answer any questions for now until we've come up with a solid way of doing it. For the time being, boop, save. I want to see if this works. I may have made a mistake during my calculations. The fact that this is 23 wide doesn't make any sense. But it technically shouldn't be a problem because... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then we do crypt _orange_juice. So we can make crypts now. That's the plan. Okay, and then I would need to set that to -11. -11. Which should be within the confines of this room. Yeah, pretty much. Except for the fact that it's going to eat into this. But maybe that's not a problem. I'm just going to see what happens. He's covered, no. Of course, anything you give us will go and clean up anyway. Okay, that's all within the confines of the walls. Okay, so instead of making your own platform, I'll just give you the structure file if that's what you guys are looking for. I need to... right, yes, this is the actual room itself that I just pasted it into, and that was not world edit, so I can't undo that. Big sad days. Unless I have it already copied. No, I don't. Whatever. Cool. Why is the floor there? That's weird. Floor's being weird. Thanks for the new Patreon member, by the way, who just supported the Patreon. Boop. You guys want me to just give you the raw room, which is fine, because I can just do that. Remove this. Boop. The Ocelot plushie. Yeah, it's cute, isn't it? Oh, this has got eaten up. It's got nam-nammed. Okay. Trust me to think of a new thing that eventually just ends up being more work. Got hungry. Nam-nam. Easiest way to do this is use these. Me too, mate. Me too. Dun, 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 dun. Gotta make the base room now for you guys so that I can hand it to you as a structure file if that's the way that we're gonna do this, rather than do the whole coordinate situation. And it will be facing west. Can you not just weld out the insides out? I don't want to get rid of everything. I just want to get rid of some things. It has to be done quite fine-tunedly. What did it save me? Oh, World Edit, just a little bit more able to do finely tuned things. World Edit sometimes feels like you wielding a sledgehammer for something that needs like a small chisel. Chiseling bits. Wow. I am trying to decide if Mark is talking to me or not. Oh, you're talking to me. You're the only one on. This is a very valid point. No, I'll be all right, mate. I'm just finishing up, and then I need to save it. If you wouldn't mind grabbing me the structure. I'm going to make a structure block file, and I'm going to need it to give to the community. Okay, patch these up to make it as simplistic as possible. There we go. Okie dokie. All right, chat. This is the room you're going to be working with. You basically just need to make it so if they ring a door or if they get to this block, which I'm going to mark in copper, then they win. Simple. You can send in one more than one file. Yeah, sure. Mind to teach you what World Edit one day. I know a little bit of it. I know I could have just like gone boop boop, but there was some stuff that I didn't want to get rid of, like this nice little bit of texturing here, or this little slopey bit over here. We are going to create a structure block that saves the entirety of this. You can master selection. I see. Bit higher, bit taller. Let's do 15. Whoa, that's too high. 17. I don't know, Juno, sorry. It's not up to us. 28 by 28. Need to go out a little bit more. Cool. Let's have this include itself in the copying and pasting. There. Community crypt template.
Hello, hello. What are we up to today?
Hello, ladies and fly. Thank you for this 8 months. I'm just getting ready a crypt template for people to be able to make their own crypts if they wish to. I pen in all of the new life cards. Let's go. Let's include entities and save that. So chat, when you get given the file, you're going to go into your solo world and you're going to place it in a folder in your Minecraft world that you create. Probably should choose like a creative world. You are going to put the file in the world folder. And then when you're in there, you're going to place a structure block down. It can just be a normal basic one. I'll make it a normal basic one for funsies. Call it community crypt template. Click load. Oh, did I call it something wrong? Oh, that'll be why. There. Stuff the file into the folder, go into your world, put a structure block down, call it community crypt template, click load, it'll do this weird box thing, click load again, voila, you've got your big old thing that you can do stuff in. When you've put everything that you need to in there, you go back to the structure block, and it will have made another one, a new fancy one that you can use. Right click that. Are you okay? Are you right? Are you whining for nothing? Bagsy is very displeased about the room. You rename it into crypt, your username, and click save. How do I keep missing the last letter off? That's the second time I've done that. And then you send that file to us. Espez. Okay, that's going to do it for today. I've got a lot of work to do. We are going to raid into Akko, I believe. Those videos explain how. Also, the thing that I actually post will explain how as well. If you're wondering when to expect this, I don't know. Sometime this week. Okay, I'll catch you all later. Bye, 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 bye. We're going to raid into Akko. See you later. Bye, 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 bye.